Hi guys, in this video I am going to show you how to create a responsive website using Angular framework. I am going to use Angular 10. This is the JavaScript framework. So what we will learn how to create a project in Angular. Then we will move to the Bootstrap, creating 4 components, home, course and join. Now about these 4 components will appended with each other, and we can say that this is the navigation bar. Already we if we create a website, so we need to add the navigation bar and router links and router outlet, how to make a create home page and courses page and join now page and about sections and footer section. So guys, if you not subscribe my channel, please subscribe it. You just need to search it here, Miss Developers, and subscribe my channel. So I get an motivation and create a lots of videos for you about the Angular. So let's get started. What should we do? That first thing, you need to go towards your application directory. Here I create an empty folder and we need to add cmd. This is the command prompt. Now we are in the actual directory of our application. What would be the next step? We need to add the command called ng. Ng means the Angular command. It is the initialization of command about the Angular, new and your application name. So you are creating an Angular application, so you need to add the new, and this is the you can say that this is the application which is starting from scratch, right? So you need to add the new keyword, and now I am just going to add my application name. It's called courses app, right? Course app. Now just press enter and wait for a while. You can see this is the would you like to add Angular routing on your application. This is the suggestion. If you want to add the routing, without routing you can't create your navigation in your application. If you want the navigation in your application, if you want to move the one page to another page, you just need to add the routing in your Angular app. So I am agreeing about this condition, so I just write yes, I need the routing in my application. Without writing you can't apply the navigation. Press enter. After that it says that which type of CSS you want in your application. If you can say that this is the SCS, SAS, LAS and stylas, this is the CDN URLs. But in the CSS we have a, you can say that this is the custom CSS. So we need to add this, and we can add the custom styles on our application. Or if you want to server side CSS, so you need to add the SCSS, right? And other lots of things you can see in my screen. You just need to press enter. Now enter. Now our application is been started to creating. Now as you can see in my screen, now our application has been created. In the next step we need to go, we need to add cd, and you can see here our application is installed in you can say that this is a folder of our application. So I am just writing cd and course app, right? So now I am in my project directory, right? So you can see here this is our project. So what should we do in the next step? We need to start our application and see the interface, which step that looks like, how it looks like, right? So I'm just going to write my command, write the command ng serve, right? This is the command of starting your application. So now I am writing here and write enter, press enter. Now our application is compiled successfully. Go to the browser I'm just going here. So press the new tab and write it localhost 4200, right? So now our application has been started on the localhost 4200. Here you can see a lots of things already showing on my app, and this is too much, and this is the links, and default components are there. This is actually the sample of the UI. When you create the Angular app, so it shows the sample of like this, right? So how can we do that? We just need to open our application into the IDE. So how can we open it? You just need to go towards the command prompt and just write it here. What should I do? So you just need to open the code, cmd. Now this course app, I'm just going to code space dot, right? So this command open the Visual Studio Code. I have already installed VS Code in my system, so it takes time. So Visual Studio is taking a problem, so I have a Sublime text editor here. So I'm just going to open my project from the open folder, and I'm just selecting the directory where is my project has been located. So we have Angular, yes, like this, and in the code, no, sorry, I'm really sorry for this. Angular, yeah. So this is the course app. So I'm just going to select this application, and so here you can see our application has been selected and opened it in my Sublime text editor, right? So what should we do? We need to run our application again. So I'm just writing this ng-serve. So my application has been started, and now we just need to understand the project structure of the Angular app. So here we have a source folder, and in the source folder we have an app. So this is the by default component. This is the main component, we can say that. So what is the structure of this course? We need to add the create project, and now we do the bootstrap because bootstrap is already installed in some applications. So Angular also has bootstrap. If not, then we will install it. So now we just go towards on the fourth step, it's called creating the 4 components: home, course, join now, and about. So how can we create the components? We need to go now our application is running on the browser. So you can see here our application is running, right? So now what should we do? That we need to stop this application. Just press Ctrl C. Okay, Ctrl C, Ctrl C. So now we need to write Y, because our application has been stopped. We want to stop our application. So what should we do? That we need to create the 4 components called the home, course, join now, and about. So you need to add the ng, this command ng g for generate, c for component, and here we need to add the component name. It's called home. So now I'm just entering this, and it will create the component in my folder directory. So you can see here. So we add the component after adding this. Now you can see here we have a home component has been installed, right? Again we need to add this command. It's called, which type of component we need? Course, right? So I'm just adding course component, ng gcn course, right? Again, so we have to add join now. And now we need to add ng about, ng generate component about. So now you can see the folder structure. We have 4 components: about, course, home, join, now, right? And this is the main components called app component, right? So now we start our application called ng serve, and then we need to remove some things about the app component.html here. So see what happened if we remove this, right? So when the application is started, so now we have our application has been started, and you can see the front end is looks like this, right? So we need to remove all kind of stuff. So what should we do? That we need to select all in the app component.html and remove it, right? And just save it, and now we just need to refresh this application. So let's see what result looks like. Now you can see here everything has been finished and removed, right? So what should we do? That after creating the components, so we decided to create the bootstrap, add the bootstrap in our application. So it's quite easy. You just need to go in the index.html page. Here you can see this is the app root, and this is the main component. It's actually embedded in the body tag, but we need to add the bootstrap in the head tag, right? So what should we do? That we need to go to the official website of Bootstrap. So here is the Bootstrap, right? Now here you can see this is the most popular HTML CSS JavaScript library, Bootstrap. Here we have need to go to the documents, and here in the documents we need to add this kind of stuff. So where need to add this, right? Okay. So here we have the CSS folder. Need to copy it and paste it in the head tag. This is the CSS, and here we have a JavaScript bundle library. Need to copy it and paste it here. And we have a bootstrap proper.min.js and the bootstrap min.js. You need to copy it, so you need to add it here, right? So now the first thing you need to do, that you the understanding problem, we need to understand this thing. So here we have a script. So when you add the scripts, don't be worried about the CSS. When you add the scripts, you need to add bottom of the DOM. DOM means a document object module. Here we have the app root, and now I'm adding this document, this like this, right? So here we have a bootstrap bundle.js, and the second one thing is that the bootstrap 5.1.3.js bootstrap min.js, right? So here we have bootstrap min.js. So we need to add the simple style.css file, body tag. Here we need to add margin 0px, padding 0px, box sizing border box. So finally we add this style. So what should we do? That we need to app.component.html, and you can see app.component.html file. So here we have our html.component. So what should we do? That we have now creating the navigation bar. So nav bar is important for our website. When you click on the menu item, and it navigate towards on another page, right? So in the official document of Bootstrap, we need to go towards the documents, and now just get the navigation bar about the nav bar, and you can see that this is the nav bar, and I'm writing and searching on the nav bar. So here you can see the navigation bar, and what should we do? That we need to copy the navigation bar. Yes, you can see here I'm just copy it, and now go to the my website and now paste it here, right? So remove unnecessary forms. Yes, we have Just remove it, and remove with the navbar items drop down here, and link, and what should we do that we need to add the navbar brand about the course app, and we have a home. We have which type of component we have? Home, join now, courses, course, and just need to copy it, paste it, and paste it, right? So course, home, join now, and now, and the third one is about. Okay, we can say that this is the home, about, and something else, about. So what should we do that we need to remove, okay, and we have the MLauto. Where is this? Okay, MBLG2 and this one, and we need to remove this kind of stuff, and so what should we do that we need to MR auto. So you can see this here, we have a navbar that already exists. So what should we do that we need to changes on the applet component. You can see that applet component.css file, you need to add the some type .navbar and background, color, weight, .navbar dot right. So sorry about this. See, here we have to add the link, and now we need to copy it and see, copy. So when you hit on the hover, so what should happen? Text decoration should be underlined. Now you can see here we have the hover, courses, and join now. We have the underline format, right? So now we need to start from the routing. So already we have created the CSS and app.component.ts file here. So we need to do the routing actually the process to navigate your page with the another page. So how can I call this component when user click on the navigation bar, and if user click on about, so it navigate to the about component. So that's why we need a routing. Now go to the app routing module.ts file. So you need to go in this index and just create the routing to like this, define the path and the simple colon bracket with the component home component. Here just need to press this one. I have 4 routing module components, 1 2 3 4, right? So just paste it here and just paste it here, right? So what should I do if I want to create the component? So import and bracket add. So here we need to add the component about the home component, and from dot, I am just adding the path of my home component, home. So here you can see this one, home component, right? So I am just adding the home dot component, right? So same thing happened with this. So what we do is about. So we need to force component, and now should we do this? So join now, and now compose and about component. Oh, I'm just copy it. And I am just adding the course component, join now, and about us, about component, right? What should we do this component, and here we need to add component, right? So in this we need to check it out. So this is the course component, so I am just going towards the course component, and this is the course component, right? So we need to use course this component, right? So here we need to add course, right? So the third one is join now component. What should we do this? We need to add join now component, join now, join now. Okay. And this one is about component, about. Now you can see here there is no errors on my application. So what should we do when the user click on this and this and this and this? So it happened to change the component URL, right? So I'm just going to do that. We need to move towards the adding the navigation. Here we have app.html.this. So what should I do that? We need to add the router link, adding here the router link, router link, right, like this router link, and just copy it and paste it here, home about us, and the last one is router link is join now, right? One thing I forget it here, so what should we add this if we are not adding here the path, right? So I'm just adding the path about the course, and this one is join now, and this one is about. So this should be empty because there is no home component, it's actually the default component, right? So what should we do? That we just need to add is the course join now and about. So I'm just going towards, this is the course app, so I'm just adding the course, and home should be empty, and router link should be about. Okay, let me check first. This is the about, right? The same spelling should be here. This is the course, and this one should be the join now. So how it connected to the application, what should we do? That we need to add something another thing, this will here about the router outlet. So I'm just adding the router and outlet, right? So now you can check it here. I'm just clicking on this, so it's a coursework, it's about work, it's about, it's a home, right? About, course, and join now. So now you can see this, my router outlet application has been it's worked for easily, and if you want to add the routing on your application, so you can add it here, right? Add it like this.